Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I am Randy Williams. I am the Associate Vice President for Campus Engagement at Elan University. Welcome to the second annual donning of the Kente ceremony. At this time, if you are able, please stand and rise as we welcome our honored guests and faculty. on, let's hear it for the dancers and the drummers. All right, I hope the spirit is now felt in this room, right? Are you with me? We're here to celebrate this evening, people, and we should give it up for these graduates, for all their accomplishments, their families here, this wonderful university that supported them, and we're here to celebrate at this moment. So I hope you're with me in this ride tonight. So the donning of the Kente serves as a cultural ceremony celebrating the achievements of our undergraduate and graduate students who recognize their African roots. The donning is meant to be a positive and memorable experience that rewards students and their families with a more culturally and personally relevant ceremony. Now, I assure you, students, that you will be celebrated this evening, and we shall cheer loudly, right? But now I invite all family members of the graduates to stand and receive our warm and hearty praise and applause for the things that you have done to support your children. Thank you. Thank you. Indeed, it takes a village. This year's celebration is extra special because it occurs on the 64th anniversary of the landmark Supreme Court decision of Brown versus Board of Education that ruled that the doctrine of separate but equal was inherently unconstitutional. You graduates are the products of what can happen when we minimize the negative effects of oppression and allow you to flourish. Today, each graduate will be adorned with a handmade kente cloth, which represents the culture, spirituality, sophistication, and immaculate tradition of our ancestors. The kente cloth you will receive today is especially unique because it was hand-woven just for you in a village in Ghana. Our graduates will experience the pride, heritage, and culture of the Kente through this celebration of achievement. At this time, will all alumni, faculty, staff, and university administrators please stand? In pursuit of excellence, many members of the Elan community have led the way by offering, stay standing, by offering guidance and support for students throughout this journey. We would like to acknowledge the contributions and commitment of our university president, Dr. Connie Ledoux-Book, our provost, Dr. Stephen House, members of the senior administration, faculty, and staff, and of course, the Elan Black Alumni Network. Please help us thank our supportive faculty, staff, and administrators, as well as alumni, for their service. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome E-Band President Cameron Davis, class of 2006, and E-Band President-elect Aliana Harrison, class of 2008, to introduce tonight's keynote speaker.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cameron Davis, and I currently serve as the president of the Elan Black Alumni Network, which we also refer to as E-Band.
And my name is Aliana Harrison, and I currently serve as a scholarship co-chair for the Elan Black Alumni Network, and also I'm the president-elect. We're excited to be here tonight to congratulate all of our graduates and to officially welcome you into our E-Band family.
The Elan Black Alumni Network seeks to unite and represent the interest of Black alumni and strives to empower, connect, and celebrate Elan's Black community. As an official affinity network, E-Band strives to connect alumni through various social, cultural, educational, and community service events, and seeks to promote and sustain general alumni contributions to the university through the Black Alumni Scholarship.
One of EBAN's many important initiatives includes tonight donning of the Kente ceremony, which seeks to recognize the academic, professional, and personal achievements of graduates as you transition into being an alumni of Elan University. With that said, I ask that you turn your attention to the screen. Awesome. This is the Adinkra symbol, which was originally created by the Akan tribe in Ghana. This symbol is called Iban, which translates to fence and reflects a symbol of love, safety, and security. These three words that I want you as graduates to remember as you begin your journey as a member of the Elan Black Alumni Network. EBAN is a place where you can feel safe, affirmed, validated, and at home. On behalf of our over 2,000 Black alumni base, we welcome you into our Elan Black Alumni Network and look forward to being your home base as the years continue.
As a symbol of this transition, after you are donned, you will be greeted by an EBAN alumni member who will pin your stole with an official Elan alumni pin. Additionally, we have a small token of congratulations from EBAN and the Office of Alumni Engagement that you can pick up at the reception immediately following the ceremony.
Now we would like to introduce our amazing alumni speaker, Alexa Broderick. Alexa is a racial equity organizer, entrepreneur, adult learning strategist, and organizational change leader. She is the founder of the Equity Paradigm, a diversity, equity, and inclusion firm that provides a suite of learning experiences, capacity building resources, and strategic thought partnerships to organizations looking to define or advance their understanding and commitment of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Alexa has designed and facilitated hundreds of workshops on a variety of topics related to race, racism, power, privilege, oppression, and liberation. A proud native of Shaker Heights, Ohio, Alexa holds a Bachelor's of Arts in Strategic Communication from Elan University and currently resides in Durham, North Carolina with her loving husband. Please help us welcome Alexa Broderick to the stage.
Good evening. To be young, gifted, and Black. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream. To be young, gifted, and Black. Open your heart to what I mean. When you feel really low, yeah, there's a great truth you should know. When you're young, gifted, and Black, your soul's intact. Oh, my joy of today is that we can all be proud to say, to be young, gifted, and Black is where it's at. Nina Simone wrote those lyrics in 1970, and they have never felt more relevant to me than in this moment as I look into the audience at all of the individuals in this room who are young, gifted, and Black. And parents, I'm talking to you too. In this room are countless academic accomplishments, appearances on the Dean's List, Black Excellence Awards, athletic achievements, completed internships turned full-time job offers, grad school acceptances, research projects turned into passion projects, dorm room ideas turned into entrepreneurial endeavors, strangers turned into family. In this room are also countless worries about what comes next after May 19th, 2018. Disappointments about job offers that didn't come to fruition, uncertainty about jobs that did, apprehension about moving to a new city, an unfamiliar city, anxiety about paying off student loans. Come on, somebody. I'm here to tell you that wherever you find yourself in this moment today, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Whether your plans have completely ironed out the way that you designed them, or you're nowhere close to where you thought you would be at this point, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. 5 years ago, I remember sitting right where you are and thinking, I'm 22, cute, employed, and degreed. Nothing and no one can stop me. Fast forward 3 months into my first job out of undergrad, and I was the loneliest and most unfulfilled I had ever been. I remember thinking to myself, this doesn't seem fair. I went to college, I got the grades, I joined all the organizations and did all the experiential learning opportunities because you know how Elan is, and I got the job. But somehow, with all of the boxes checked on my list, I found myself struggling to get comfortable with where I was in life. This isn't what I thought adulthood was supposed to feel like. So over the last 5 years, I've learned 3 incredibly valuable life lessons that I'm going to impart on you today. The first, comparison is the thief of joy. I'm gonna say that one more time. Comparison is the thief of joy. Pay attention to when you are falling prey to what I like to call insta envy. Remember that we all construct the narratives that we want to portray through social media, and what you perceive to be so-and-so living their best life is the highlight reel of their life that they allow you access to. Comparing your ups and downs and everything in between to someone else's highlight reel isn't a fair comparison, and it will always leave you feeling inadequate. Your path is yours and no one else's. Some of you might leave Elan and immediately start climbing the corporate ladder. Others of you are starting your own businesses. Others of you are beginning grad school in the fall. Some of you are moving home. Some of you are signing your first lease. Some of you are getting married and starting families. Some of you literally just swiped right before you got here. We have to allow ourselves to get comfortable in our own unique experiences, which leads me to my next point. Happiness is a personal choice you make every day. Life is going to weigh on you sometimes. You'll experience a bad breakup, get a poor review from your manager, run out of money, not get the job. Life is full of disappointments and upsets, but you choose how you respond to them. You can allow your self-worth and self-acceptance to fluctuate with the highs and lows of life, or you can choose to remind yourself every day that you are worthy, regardless of your circumstances, and that circumstances don't define you. You define you. With this mindset, there are no unexpected twists and turns that can break you. They can only make you stronger, which leads me to my last lesson. The secret to success is failure. I know, how confusing, right? For your entire academic career, you've been avoiding failure at all costs. You've pulled all-nighters and committed to going to your professor's office hours to avoid failure in the classroom. You've stayed late at practice running drills with your coaches to avoid failure on the field. You've spent time curating thoughtful experiences for your significant other and friends to avoid failure in your relationships. So many of us have been conditioned to avoid failure at all costs. But failure is like a Sour Patch Kid. First it's sour, and then it's sweet. First, it burns, it hurts, it's deflating, it's confusing, it's painful. But all of those emotions trigger what is sweet. Growth, change, fresh perspective, innovative approaches, sharpened skills. Let yourself unapologetically fail. And when you do, don't beat yourself up. Ask yourself why it happened, consider what you could have done differently, and what you will do differently as a result. The great Maya Angelou once said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated." In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, and how you can still come out of it. So walk boldly in your path. Own every step of your journey. Celebrate the highs and learn to appreciate the lows, because at the end of the day, you are still young, gifted, and Black. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Alexa, thank you for your dedication and service to Elan University and for sharing such an inspirational message. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shana Winstead, class of 2003, and I serve as the Elan Black Alumni Network Events Co-Chair alongside Lamar Lee, class of 2012. At this time, we will begin the adorning of the stoles for our graduating students. Prior to the ceremony, graduates indicated an individual who has made a tremendous impact on their Elan experience and will have the honor of donning them with their stole. Each graduate's name and major will be read by a faculty member, along with the statement that was submitted on behalf of the student. At that time, the graduate and the individual donning the graduate will walk to the center of the stage, and the student will be adorned with their Kente stole. Once the stole has been placed, the graduate will then walk to the left of the stage to receive the Elan pin from an alum, thus officially welcoming them into the Elan alumni family. At this time, we are going to have the graduates line up one row at a time to cross the stage. If you are donning the graduate, we ask that you join them in line once they are standing, and you may stand to their right.
Good evening. Maxwell Oculto, major in biology. Dear Max, your mom and I are overflowing with pride at the realization that the day is finally here. You are graduating from college. Congratulations. I've always known you can accomplish great things when you follow your passion and put your full energy into it. I remember how you made the varsity basketball team in high school after a setback your junior year. Your determination and hard work was astounding. You are smart and passionate, but when I watch you act with compassion toward others, it makes my heart burst with pride. Your patience, caring spirit, calm demeanor, and empathy for others are an inspiration for me and the whole family. You are truly the gentle giant in our family. Not fair. These qualities make you a unique individual and a great human being. Always remember that. 4 years ago, you entered Elan as an uncertain teen. Today, you graduate as a smart, compassionate young man, ready to make your mark in the world. Your mom and I are so proud of you in so many ways, Max. We believe in you. We love you dearly. Again, congratulations, Mom and Dad. Janay Austin, major strategic communications, minor business administration. Janay, we are so proud of you and the amazing young woman you have become. You are a beautiful, intelligent, strong, and confident young lady. I thank God daily for giving me the privilege of being your mom. As a small child, you always went after what you wanted with passion and persistence, never letting any obstacles stop you from achieving your goals. Your creativity and entrepreneurial talent was evident when you started a fashion design business in middle school. While at Elan, we have watched you grow and discover yourself as you honed your talents and skills. Moving into this next chapter of your life can be scary. Know that you are well prepared. There will be challenges, bad days, and people that don't share your perspective. But be yourself. Hold on to that passion and persistence, and don't let others define you. You will make mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. Don't be afraid to take risks and do things that take you out of your comfort zone. And never forget that we will always have your back. Remember, you are enough. I cannot wait to see what God has next for you. Victoria Atkinson, major biology, minor statistics. As a member of this outstanding Elan University academic community, you graduate, Miss Victoria Atkinson. You have exemplified the excellent qualities of what it means to be a high achiever. Your outstanding leadership, teamwork, and academic qualities set you apart from those that chose to just get by. You have rose to the occasion, overcome all odds, and stood out as a student of high achievement. As a future physician, you will go far and change lives. You will continue to be a leader and leave your mark in the pages of African American history for all that follow you and are looking for a mentoring, guided human light. So shine bright as you have followed, and now others will follow you. Persevere. The world is waiting for your professionalism. Out of the lions of many ancestors, through many generations, up through your parents today, you have arrived and now soar. Out of ashes to greatness, set your mark, fulfill your purpose. We are counting on you. We are proud of you. Congratulations. Kelsey Bachelor, major music production and recording arts. Kelsey, to say that you have made the most of your Elan experiences would be a serious understatement based on your exceptional ability to positively impact and inspire those around you. Examples of your influence include efforts to organize a benefit concert raising funds to support hurricane relief in the Caribbean, establishing your own music publishing company, and completing an internship with the Grammys in Los Angeles. The future is extremely bright, and I cannot wait to see what lies ahead for you. This is only the beginning. Nicole Vowel, major elementary and special education. Nicole, I am so proud of your perseverance and accomplishments. You are entering the most noblest of professions, and you are equipped with the tools to make a difference in the lives of children, families, and communities. In the spirit of the village, we conquered this journey together, from advising to conducting research. You began at Elan as a student interested in education, and now leaving as a teacher licensed in 2 areas, elementary and special education. I have a great hope that you will wield the sword of justice and help close the achievement gap for students of color, a topic that is close to your heart. You did it, and did so with grace and humility. Again, congratulations, and I am overjoyed for you. In the words of Maya Angelou, continue to rise. Jared Bishop, major public health, minor exercise science, poverty and social justice, African American studies. Jared Bishop is a trailblazer. Jared took on the challenge of being the first public health studies student to complete his practicum in Costa Rica during the 2017 January term. Of course, there were challenges, a different culture, a language barrier, and being the only student in the course who wasn't a human services major. Still, at an agency serving over 40 children, Jarrett quickly emerged as a leader, not only as the strongest Spanish speaker, but also as one who was confident in unfamiliar situations. Seeing Jarrett's courage helped others to forge ahead when they may have preferred to play it safe. Indeed, Jarrett's contributions to the practicum course helped to make it more enjoyable and meaningful for everyone. His positive spirit and unwavering optimism, along with that $1 million smile, make him such a joy to be around. Now, just over 1 year later, the PHS practicum course in Costa Rica has a waiting list of students for 2019. Without a doubt, Jarrett's efforts helped to make this course a real possibility for other students in the future. Way to go, Jarrett. Mariah Bishop, major, finance, and accounting. Mariah, we're proud of your achievements as well as commitment to volunteering and serving others. You definitely blazed a trail. You were ambitious and earned a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Finance, a Bachelor of Science in Accounting degree. You enrich your cultural experience in New York City, Singapore, Hong Kong, Vietnam, and Malaysia, served as a smart mentor and volunteered in many capacities. You earned the Love School of Business Honor Roll for Social Responsibility. Congratulations, well done. We wish you well as you embark on future endeavors. Remain ambitious, tenacious, and strive for exceptional performance. As you pursue the next phase of life, remember, what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Every mountaintop is within reach if you just keep climbing. Barry Finley. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. Anatole France. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Kaylynn Brach. Major finance, minor biology. Kaylynn, it seems like it was only yesterday when, after the conclusion of Odyssey Week, you made a small request to be dropped off at the Chick-fil-A parking lot near your home in Concord. To save your mom from having to make a 40-minute trip to the Charlotte airport. We know your peers in the van didn't mind the pit stop because they all received free Chick-fil-A on their way to the airport. I'm so excited about the multitude of opportunities that will be presented to you after graduation. The experience gained from your internship at Dream Builders Communications, in addition to the time spent over winter term in Germany, France, and Hungary, has truly prepared you to confidently enter the global workforce. Best wishes as you embark upon your new journey. Sidney Brown. Major, exercise science, minor, psychology. It has been a great pleasure to have known Sidney Brown for these last 3 years. Sidney is a unique student with an exceptional focus and work ethic that sets her apart from her peers. In addition to maintaining a strong GPA, Sidney has been active in undergraduate research, for which she has received several awards, including the Glenn Raven Grant, the Black Excellence in Undergraduate Research Award, as well as being inducted into Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society and the American College of Sports Medicine's Leadership and Diversity Training Program. Sidney also successfully defended her honors thesis on grief in sport, evaluating the effectiveness of applying grief response models to sports injury under the mentorship of Dr. Hall. Sidney is a very personable individual. She is easygoing and gets along well with both her peers and professors. I believe Sidney has the potential to make significant contributions to her field, her community, and society as a whole. Sidney, it has been a pleasure being your professor. All the best as you begin your next chapter, and congratulations.
Kaylynn Brach, major sports and events management, minor criminal justice. Kaylynn Brach has been a shining star at Elan for both the university and the women's basketball team. It is very rare that you find someone with the level of talent she has, along with the depth of character and humility she possesses. I knew when Shea came to Elan that she would take our program to heights it had never seen before. We won our first Division I championship in school history in the 2016-17 season and repeated as back-to-back champions this season as well. She has garnered many accolades such as MVP and All-CAA First Team while juggling her academic schedule, internships, participating in the Elan Gospel Choir, amongst other things. She accomplished all of this with a smile on her face and love in her heart. Shea is a positive person and has a great outlook on life, which will take her far in life. Her presence here has changed my life for the better, and I'm eternally grateful to be her coach. Shea, the Lord bless and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Love you. Xena Burwell, major cinema and television arts, minor German studies, international studies. Xena, I'm honored to be here with you today and to be a part of this important event. In the time we have known each other, I found you to be funny, opinionated, that's a good thing, passionate about what you believe in, and hardworking. You are about to embark on a new adventure at Howard University School of Law, and I wish you all the success. You've got this for the road. Here is a quote for the road. Here is a quote of one of my favorite poets, Langston Hughes. I take my dreams and make them a bronze vase and a fountain with a beautiful statue in its center, and a song with a broken heart, and I ask you, do you understand my dreams? Sometimes you say you do, and sometimes you say you don't. Either way, it doesn't matter. I continue to dream. Good luck, Boaz. Alonzo C. Major statistics, minor sports management. Alonzo, my brother, you have done well, and it is indeed an honor to join others in celebrating all that you've accomplished and championing all the promise you hold for the future. We know, however, that your success isn't happenstance, but rather the outcome of the resolve and resilience that flow fervently through your veins. I have seen you encounter challenges and at times become bloodied, but always unbowed. It is during those moments when I gain the most admiration for your practice of not just bouncing back, but bouncing forward. Your intelligence overcame the rigors of the academic program, resulting in academic achievement in the classroom and in research. Your activism in face of systemic oppression has supported peers, faculty, and staff, giving us a dose of that keep it on spirit. And your leadership has inspired us, given us hope, and blessed us by being in your circle. Thank you. And just like I knew from your first year that you're going to be an accomplished student leader, I now know that you will enter your post-undergraduate phase of life primed for even more success. To one of my favorite A5 brothers, as well, my friend.
1-9-0.
Bernadette Cooper. Major psychology, minor neuroscience, criminal justice, and leadership studies. It has been said that it is not our birth and death dates that defined us, but the dash in between. From freshman year in club volleyball and gospel choir to subsequent years as a smart mentor, diversity ambassador, admissions tour guide, office assistant, apartment manager, and executive intern at Elan University, you have filled your dash with amazing adventures, accomplishments, godly love, and an exuberant personality. You have positively touched the lives of those you encounter, and it's seen across campus as you are greeted with, "Hi, Bernie," by your classmates and friends. A message from your uncle reads, "Bernadette, I'm exceedingly proud to be your uncle. Your academic and professional accomplishments are truly awe-inspiring. I have also found your personal accomplishments to be an extension of your exceptional character. Stay the course. I foresee an exciting future filled with success. With God on your side, all things are possible." Mom and Mama Burnett wish you love and blessings as you traverse through life's journey. We challenge you to dash on as you use your God-given gifts and talents to uplift and bless others. May your future continue to be bright as your past. Ashley Davis, major entrepreneurship, minor African American studies. Shy, uncertain, and largely silent, Ashley Davis remained content to cower in the shadows when she first entered Elan's gates. Her blossoming knowledge of her cultural identity while enrolled in a Caribbean literature course ignited her curiosity to explore every facet of her identity and a passion to serve the marginalized. In our travels to Africa and back, I watched shy transformed to bold, uncertain to brave, and silence into outspokenness. As a minor in African and African American Studies at Elan and a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Inc., you have found the communal bonds of a heritage that nurtures, inspires, and sustains. You, Ashley, are an African American Caribbean queen, equipped with everything you need to conquer the world. As you step out on faith, begin the next chapter of your journey in Colorado, standing proud and tall, assured and confident. Your community is never far away. He is with you. We are with you. We love you. We are proud of you. Spread your wings, butterfly. Your destiny awaits. Christopher Edwards, major media arts and entertainment, broadcast and news media, minor business administration. All a mother ever wants for her child is happiness and success, hoping that one day, if I raised you well, you would achieve these things on your own. Given that we are here, days away from your college graduation, I would say we have done a pretty good job at accomplishing that goal. It wasn't always easy, I remember when you were a forgetful, unorganized kid who could not keep up with his school materials to save his life, losing everything from books and homework to a pair of pants at school. I would always say, Chris, are you making me old? When are you going to learn to keep up with things? And look at you now, an accomplished, smart, kind, well-liked young man who actually has a job in his field. You've exceeded all my wildest dreams for you. I am so honored that you have allowed me to bestow upon you this stole that represents all you have achieved and to be part of your journey that has led you to become the young man you are today. Your family couldn't be more proud. I love you and congratulations. Kiara Irvin, major, Public Health and Spanish. As a member of this outstanding Elan University academic community, you graduate. Miss Kiara Irvin have exemplified the excellent qualities of what it means to be a high achiever. Your teamwork efforts and academic qualities set you apart from those that choose to just get by. You have rose to the occasion and stood out as a dedicated, passionate student of high achievement. As a nurse, you will go far and change lives. You will pave a path and leave your mark in the pages of African American history for all to follow. You are looking for a mentoring human guiding light. So shine bright. As you have followed and know others will follow you, persevere. The world needs your professionalism. Out of the lions of many ancestors, through many generations, up through your parents today, you have arrived and now you soar out of the ashes to greatness. Many in the future require your outstanding qualities. Destiny awaits. Fulfill your purpose. We are counting on you. We are proud of you. Congratulations. Danielle Everett, major, sports management, minor, business administration. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Daniel, as this line from Scripture states, it has been a pleasure for me to make your acquaintance at Elan. Our shared crossing of those burning sands into the lands of a mega sci-fi fraternity makes us brothers for life. And you have demonstrated the cardinal principles of manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. It is further a delight for me to know part of your story of overcoming adversity to become a high school honor student and a standout athlete, which position you to continue your education and passion for football here. I look forward to your final season of eligibility and to you creating more havoc on the D-line in the fall. Mostly, I look forward to your friendship and being a witness to all the significance you will bring to various aspects of a very meaningful life. I am excited about your future, honored to call you my fraternity brother, and blessed to have dwelled together in unity. Row, bro. Woo, bro. Adria Gunter, major, art history, arts administration. Adria, you are absolutely an amazing human being. From the moment I first met you in SMART, I knew there was something special about you. You were more than just my mentee. You were my friend. You're the one I could always talk to about anything. You're the one I could always count on for advice, or the one advising me to stay out of trouble. at times during my undergraduate. Ha ha. The list goes on, and I'm truly blessed to have met you. Over the course of 4 years, I have seen you transform into an incredibly talented and strong young woman you are today. You are an inspiration for many, and you'll continue to touch more lives wherever you go. You have already made an impact in Twisted Measure, Elan Admissions, Epsilon Sigma Alpha Service Fraternity, to name a few. But you will continue to transcend and shape this world to become a better place. We are forever grateful to have you. As you prepare to leave for the real world, remember that you will always have family here. We all love you, and we can't wait to see what you have accomplished. Your forever friend, Oscar.
Brianna Hames, major, marketing and strategic communications, minor, professional selling. Miss Brianna Hames, it's an honor to be here with you today at the ceremony, and a pleasure watching you thrive through this journey since your first day at Elan University as a freshman student athlete. I know there have been ups and downs along the way, but you have kept God first and surrounded yourself with wonderful people. I know you have experienced uncertainties as a student athlete, like, is this school for me? And can Elan provide the resources for me to be successful in all phases of my life? The answer appears to be yes. You and Elan University were made for each other. The accomplishments and the awards you have worked hard for with the help of your coaches, teammates, friends, and family are awesome, and you have set the standard very high for the student athletes of present and in the future. Your legacy will never be forgotten, and you did it with class, confidence, determination, faith, respect for yourself and others, humility. You led by example. You never changed who you are, and you had a winner's attitude. That is what I'm most proud of. I love you. William Henderson. Major, music production and recording arts. When you first began this journey, you had the dream, but you know we didn't have the money. You did not speak of going with doubts in your heart. You spoke in faith, believing God would make a way for you to go to the college of your dreams. You were accepted, and because of your early accomplishments in piano, you were accepted without auditioning. I knew then God was in the midst of this. Each semester, God provided, and all we could do was to encourage you to do your best. I have been blessed to watch you grow over the past few years as you have matured into manhood. You have learned not only what it means to be a man, but what it means to be an African American. We are proud of you and your accomplishments and persevering with faith to the point of graduating college. We love you so much, son. Now we have one final word of encouragement as you embark on the next stage of your life. Go get that Grammy with your name on it. Jonathan Jackson. Major, communication design, minor, digital art. Throughout his life, Jonathan has demonstrated qualities that have prepared him for future success. His calm and collected demeanor, coupled with an intense drive for personal, academic, and athletic excellence, has resulted in numerous accomplishments. Growing up, Jonathan was very active in his school, community, and church. Jonathan excelled in football, as was awarded a full athletic scholarship to Elan University. After enrolling at Elan, Jonathan maintained his drive for academic and athletic excellence. He played linebacker on the football team and was named to the academic all-conference team. He also joined his father and older brother as members of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. In preparation for life after Elan, Jonathan worked 3 internships while maintaining over a 3.0 GPA. After graduation, Jonathan will be relocating to Charlotte, North Carolina, where he will be employed as a graphic designer. I am extremely proud of Jonathan and look forward to celebrating all of his future accomplishments with him. Avery Jameson, major, International and Global Studies, minor, French and Business Administration. Avery, we are extremely proud of your accomplishments throughout your time at Elan. From your study abroad experience in Paris and your internship with the Toy Industry Association in Washington, D.C., you have truly made a remarkable impact at Elan through various roles within campus recreation and residence life. It's been an honor to witness your transformation into young adulthood, and I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Nick Johnson. Major, Communication Design, minor, Digital Art. Over these past 4 years, I have watched Nick grow into a remarkable young man. He has made a complete transformation, not only physically, but in all areas of his life. Making the decision to end his athletic career in order to pursue his other gifts and talents was a huge step and turning point in his life. That decision paid off as he was able to illustrate 2 children's books and establish himself as an awesome graphic designer as well, which led him to securing employment as a graphic artist for Syracuse University Athletics post-graduation. His mother and I are so godly proud of him and know that the sky is the limit for what he will accomplish. Truly, his gift is making room for him and placing him not only before great people, but into greatness. Stay focused, stay dedicated, and stay true to who God created you to be. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3, 5-6. Malaya Johnson, major, Human Service Studies, minor, Psychology. Malaya, for I know the plans I have for you. Jeremiah 29:11. Malaya, a 4-year basketball player for Elan, has been named Rookie of the Week, Player of the Week, Second Team All-CAA, All-Tournament Team, CAA All-Rookie Team, the 24th player in program history to reach 1,000 career points, but most importantly, she is a child of the Most High King. She has been a member of the Elan Gospel Choir that allowed her to do something she really loved, and that is to sing. Her voice is a gift that she didn't find in robbery to share, bringing tears to many eyes as early as 3 years old, leading the youth choir and songs. But her passion is children. She has always wanted to save all children from any hurt and pain. Majoring in human service studies and minoring in psychology came as no shock. It's just a tool in which she will use to accomplish those goals, to become so many children's hero. Being a hero is nothing new to Malaya. During her elementary, middle, and high school years, it was always Malaya to the rescue of any student being bullied or someone just needing an advocate. Travis Jones. Major, Public Health. Minor, Entrepreneurship. The stone which the builders refused has become the headstone of the corner. Psalm 118:22. As a young African-American male, you have already experienced many moments of being underestimated, but here you are. Statistics tried to push you into an existence of crime and poverty, but here you are. You have been a shining example of perseverance and accountability, and I was blessed to be the carrier of your life and shepherd of your actions in this often cruel but also amazing world. I pray that your future, both spiritual and physical, be filled with promise and gifts of wisdom and return to you bountiful harvests from your investments of time, labor, and prayer. Continue to bring laughter in spaces of tedium and bring progressive thought in places of stagnancy. Whenever you feel your resolve weakening, remember that cornerstone, and press on. Your purpose and place on this earth is being fulfilled with each breath that you take and with each moment that the world has been blessed to have you in it. I say this without bias because not only am I blessed to call you son, but also my friend. Grant Jones, major, Environmental Studies, minor, Leadership. Grant, what we are celebrating today is a big deal, but it's not a surprise to anyone who knows you. You have always had the drive and ability to do great things, and graduating from college is just more proof of that. We have watched you bravely tackle every challenge you've faced. You've achieved goals, mastered skills, and learned to think for yourself. And today we are thinking about all you've accomplished during your time at Elan, from being a 3-time recipient of the Phillips Perry Black Excellence Academic Award, as well as a 4-year member of the cheer team serving as captain for 3. Recognized member of the Athletic Director's Honor Roll, and twice receiving the MVP Student Athlete Award. And we all know how much you love seeing your photography on display in Alumni Gym. We encourage you to keep dreaming about the future, stay woke, and be fearless in your pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. And most importantly, always keep God in your plans for the adventures ahead. Through every step, remember that you are our ancestors' wildest dreams. Congratulations. Lathon Jordan Jr., major, Biology, minor, Chemistry, Neuroscience. As a member of this outstanding Elan University academic community, you, graduate, Mr. Lathon Jordan, have exemplified the excellent qualities of what it means to be a high achiever. Your outstanding leadership, teamwork, and academic qualities set you apart from those that choose to just get by. You have rose to the occasion and stood out as one of the most dedicated and passionate students of high achievement within the sciences. Now, the next step is medical school at Meharry. You will change lives. You will continue to be a leader and leave your mark in the pages of multicultural African American history for all that follow you and are looking for a mentoring, guided human light. So shine bright. Persevere. The world is waiting for your professionalism. Out of the lines of many ancestors, through many generations, up through your parents today, you have arrived and now soar. Out of the ashes to greatness, this is your season. Many in the future require your plethora of outstanding qualities. Set your mark, fulfill your purpose. We are counting on you. We are proud of you. Congratulations.
Tatiana Lewis. Major Public Health Studies, minor Human Service Studies. Tatiana, words cannot describe how proud we are of you. You are ready to start the next chapter in your life. You have worked extremely hard these past 4 years to prepare yourself for the future. Your accomplishments are a clear result of hard work and dedication, one that we know will continue throughout your life. You are kind, compassionate, smart, and a wonderful daughter and sister. You inspire each of us with your joyful spirit and optimistic look on life. You have a beautiful soul that's filled with compassion and a desire for what's just. We admire your work ethic, your fierce loyalty, and your abiding faith. Your kindness, compassion, and positivity will take you far in life. A phase of life is ending, and an exciting one is about to begin. Sometimes it will seem like it is a never-ending upward spiral. At any point, you should allow yourself to stop the climb, because the joy is in the journey. We know God will bless you as you adventure off to your next adventure. Although the future is not clear, remember, precious daughter, we love you much, but God loves you most. Jordan McRae, major Human Service Studies, minor Teaching and Learning. Dear Jordan, I am so proud of the young man you have become. Your kind, loving, and respectful ways are effortless. While you have accomplished so much, I especially admire you for your humbleness as you capture your many successes. Your genuine care for others is evident in so many ways. This has been exhibited by your passion and commitment to your work with Elan Academy. As you continue on your next journey at Villanova, as a presidential graduate fellow to pursue a master's in counseling, please know how much you are loved and admired for all you do. So many blessings. Thank you for the love and joy you bring to our family. I love you. Victoria Parish, major elementary education. Victoria Parish is an elementary education major who has been on the President's and Dean's list, received the Black Excellence Award, and is a recipient of both the Elan Leadership and Elan Engagement Scholarships. This president of the Elan University Gospel Choir has a personality that is larger than life with a highly infectious laugh. She is a natural and passionate educator. Her teaching has been described as dynamic, reflective, and constantly evolving. She encourages learning for understanding and is concerned with developing her students' critical thinking skills. She demonstrates the utmost respect for her students and is interested in who they are, their academic and personal growth, and encourages their independence. Victoria is an advocate for all students and families. I have no doubt that she will have a profound impact in the lives of those she teaches, just as she has in mine from the moment she walked into my office as a new advisee. She has challenged me to think outside the box, to be a strong educator, and to continue to advocate for social justice. Victoria, I am so proud of who you are and all that you stand for. You are an amazing woman. Brianna Powell. Major Business Management with a concentration in Business Analytics. Minor Leadership. Yanni, From the beginning, you have been the joy of our lives. You have made us laugh, smile, shout, and cry with tears of joy. You have been the center of our world for 22 years. We are so proud of you that mere words cannot describe our emotions. You have taken a piece of each of us and have grown into this wonderful adult. From Daddy, you have matured into a strong mathematician, and from me, you have blossomed into this beautiful DST symbol of strength. Of course, you got my height. All jokes aside, we are excited about what the Lord has for you. You have always exceeded our expectations. You have mastered the gift of figuring it out in many, many situations. We know in the next chapter of your life, you will continue to flourish. We pray that you continue to follow God's will for you and that you will continue to let Him lead you in all things. We have introduced you to the one who can make you the best you can be. Continue to be open to allow Him to lead you and to shower you with many more blessings and prosperity. From Daddy, Mommy, Britt, Tori, and family, we love you. Kantia Prince, major, cinema and television arts, minor, Italian studies. At the age of 2, Kantia expressed her desire to learn how to read and go to school. When she turned 3, I put her in pre-daycare. Her teacher called and scheduled a meeting with me. She asked if I was aware that my child knew how to read and referred me to a private institute that could better serve her. When first grade arrived, I was called in for a teacher conference to discuss having Kantia tested as a gifted student because she appeared bored in class. The rest is an extensive history of accomplishments for this amazing daughter of mine. She has received honors from both President Bush and Obama with the President's Excellence Awards, graduated from high school with honors and 2 diplomas, with one being the International Baccalaureate. While in college, despite a serious recent health crisis that kept her from studying abroad in Italy and Los Angeles, she returned to school and completed 25 credit hours, 80 internship hours, worked part-time, and is a communications fellow. Kantia, I thank God every day that He has blessed me with you. And we have a quote here from the movie Scarface. Kantia, the world is yours. Erica Richmond, major, Public Health Studies, minor, Biology. I met Erica spring 2016 in my introduction to public health class. She was quiet, she sat to the side, and she always did well academically. Early in this semester, Erica told me she may miss classes from time to time because she had a seizure disorder, but it never affected her performance. Fast forward to fall 2016, unbeknownst to me, she had her first brain surgery. During spring 2017, she came to visit me, and I asked about her health, to which she replied in a calm and even-toned voice, "Oh, I had brain surgery the first week of this semester." Shocked, I asked her more about it and asked if she planned to take a semester off, and the reply, again in a calm voice, "No, I'll still graduate in 4 years." And here we are. Erica is graduating 4 years, 2 brain surgeries, and she never skipped a beat. She's She's on her way to becoming a doula, a birth assistant, and she's headed to Duke University, the #1 school of nursing, focusing on maternal and child health. It has been such a blessing to witness Erica's persistence, her determination, and her success. You are amazing. Congratulations, Erica. Kiara Irvin, major, exercise science. Daughter, sister, exercise science major, student coordinator, member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, member of Omicron Delta Kappa Leadership Society, a God-fearing woman, and my heart. These are only a few ways to describe Kiara and all her accomplished in her time at Elan. Kiara genuinely cares about everyone she comes in contact with and will do anything for the people she loves. She's goofy, smart, perseverant, and you haven't lived until you've seen her smile. Her accomplishments and her cheerful demeanor have come with a price in her time at Elan. Usually taking on more work than she can manage, Kiara lives out the term blood, sweat, and tears. With that being said, the benefits outweigh the cost. She has seen fruit in her life that can only be produced by serving others with nothing left to give, knowing ultimately that God would provide the last bit of strength. She has learned to be comfortable in her own skin, to impact those around her, and to love Christ. This kind of growth is invaluable, and her ability to grow is our greatest asset. Congratulations, Kiara. Brian Ross, major, marketing, minor, sport and event management. Brian, you're my man. You have a compassionate heart, quiet strength, and a calming spirit that favorably impacts everyone you touch. Your time at Elan with the marching, jazz bands, vital signs, and other activities, the friends you became family, all has been meaningful, but time moves on. Reflecting on your future, I realize that my days of parenting in the flesh is pretty much over. But a father is a father forever. I will continue to parent you in the spirit. I will pray for you, encourage you, coach, and convey to you the wisdom God has given me. I will trust God to do what I can no longer, which is watch over you 24/7, and give you the godly wisdom to guide you in all things. You are ordained by God and destined to do more. Whatever God has purposed your more to be, the presence of the Lord and the experiential knowledge of Him will sustain you, encourage you, motivate you, and compel you. So while this is a great moment, it will not be your greatest. You got where you are on the shoulders of great men, and future generations will ride on your shoulders. Keep God first. Be the dragon. Yeah, I see you. Kevin Sample, major, management, minor, professional sales. Kevin Sample Jr. is a native of Dallas, Texas. He is a member of the Kappa Alpha Order and served as the organization's treasurer and chairman of Brotherhood. Kevin completed internships in various industries, including healthcare, restaurant, and construction service. He completed one service learning opportunity in the local community that enriched his childhood education through the performing arts. I met Kevin about 4.5 years ago as a student worker for the Multicultural Center, now known as the Center for Race, Ethnicity, and Diversity Education at Elan, CREED. As an employee, Kevin understood the importance of working to meet deadlines. Kevin also had the ability to influence his peers. This was evident as members of the Kappa Alpha Order utilized the space in the center. Kevin has accepted a sales consultant position with Intuit in Plano, Texas. Intuit is a tax software company out of Mountain View, California. I wish you all the best as you progress from one stage in life to the other. While at times this can be difficult, but the results are worth all your hard work.
Sierra Seawright, major, dance, performance, and choreography and strategic communication. It seems like just yesterday we started this college journey. The way you have traveled this road has amazed me with your accomplishments. I have witnessed you grow with every dance performance, from the first at Montluc Math and Science Academy to your last performance here at Elan. My emotions are plenty today as I reflect on seeing you receive the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Leadership Award and the Phillips Perry Black Excellence Awards, all 4 years. And as I think about the success of your Elan in LA journey that allowed you to choreograph and produce Black Sun. You studied West African dance in Ghana. You were a student coordinator in CREED for 3 years, a member of Delta Chi Xi and of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Through it all, it has been our journey, a journey of us, mother and daughter, against the world, handling our struggles the best way we knew how, our joys to celebrate. As a mother, I look at you, the beautiful, smart, awesome young lady, and think, could there be a better daughter than you? The answer is no. Donita Sharkey, Masara, major, cinema and television arts. Donita is our third and youngest child. She was born fighting for attention from her siblings. Donita would push herself between her big sister, Adriana, and her big brother, Terrell. Donita had been very good with verbal expression, and she would make us wait eagerly to hear the end of her stories. While in middle school and high school, Donita seemed to work the hardest on any project that she was assigned. She seems to get mental clarity and understanding earlier than others. She seemed to carry that commitment and ethics while studying at Elan University. Donita leads her life with her heart, and she often has an outpouring of emotion. Donita is very creative in her thoughts and goodness to any project that she commits to. We are proud and excited about her graduation from Elan University. We expect Donita to continue to shine and expand with her talents and gifts. Donita has many family members, past and present, friends and raving fans who love and support her. Her father and I are proud to don Donita Gail Sharkey with the Kente stole. All right. Elysia Singletary, major, psychology and public health studies. Elysia Singletary will receive dual BAs in psychology and public health. As her advisor for 4 years, I have watched in awe of the intensive course load she has carried every semester. As her instructor twice, I know that Alicia shows up. She is never the loudest student, but she is ever present. And when she does add her voice, I know that it will be insightful. If you wonder what a student does in addition to completing 2 demanding majors, I am happy to share. Alicia was a facilitator for Alaman's Youth Leadership Academy, volunteered at numerous community agencies such as Head Start and the Burlington Recreation and Parks Department after school program. She even spent a summer in Belize as part of the global health team, providing basic medical checkups and dispensing medication. Alicia is the very definition of a dream not deferred. She is in pursuit of medical school, and with her eyes firmly rooted on the prize, I have no doubt she will get there. Alicia is completing her EMT training and starting the UNCG pre-medical post-baccalaureate program this fall. Congratulations, Alicia. Anisha Smith, major, cinema and television arts, minor, computer science. Congratulations, you've worked very hard to get here. Be proud of yourself. Being a presidential scholar and communications fellow exemplifies your ability to be well-rounded. Receiving the Anthony and Olga Duke Communications Scholarship, Black Excellence Award, and solidifying a place for yourself on the Dean's List every semester shows your dedication and commitment to academic success. Your leadership skills allowed you to grow within the Interactive Software Association, holding the positions of Vice President, Secretary, and Treasurer during your time here. Additionally, being an editor at Elan Tonight and Ceylon symbolize your enthusiasm and passion for media, which led you to the program Elan in LA, where you were able to hone your skills in editing. Finally, your pursuit of social justice and equality influenced your role as a diversity ambassador and co-founder of a student-run production company providing representation for marginalized groups. Keep the momentum, be bold, be courageous, be persistent, and always be yourself. We're incredibly proud of you. Go shine. Maurice Toussaint, major policy studies, minor economics, poverty and social justice, and geographic information systems. For the moment I met Bear Toussaint, I knew something was distinctly different about him. It wasn't until he revealed to me the richness of his family history that I realized his ethnic identity also matched the uniqueness of his powerful persona. Bear carries with him a number of various ethnic backgrounds that inform and enlighten every room, position, and space he inhabits. The intersection of his identity as a Black man has given me so many opportunities to explore the enrich my own, and for that I will be forever grateful. My only hope, Bear, is that the next stage of life you now enter will only serve as a pedestal for your outstanding record of uncharted Black excellence that continually establishes high standards of achievement for Black students at Elan. Ariel Watkins, major, middle grades education. Ariel Leanna, as you stand here on this beautiful night with a sense of accomplishment that is your right, as a mother, mentor, and friend, I ask you to pause and reflect on all the great things you have done. Then ponder the words of wisdom from a few giants. Why, yes, because your journey has just begun. Be mindful, as Dylan Thomas once said, don't go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Robert Frost reminds us that 2 roads have diverged in a wood, and he took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. My daughter, My friend, don't shy away from the adversity, for it will make you stronger. Rather, persevere when doing what is right. My child, please know it is the key to living your best life. Most importantly, like the great Maya Angelou, you are the dream and the hope of the slave and of a mother who holds you so dear. My child, always remember, no matter what you must, rise, rise, rise. With pride and humility, I gladly bask in your light. It is my privilege and honor to present you with this stole tonight. Sean Weber. Major computer science and economics, minor data science. I remember meeting Sean during his first year in college. He was quiet, reserved, a little awkward. Honestly, he still kind of is. But there was no doubt that he was a very bright young man who had a lot of potential to become a great leader on our campus. And it wouldn't be long before that came into fruition. He became house captain of the Alpha House. He served alongside me in the Elan Executive Internship Program during my senior year. Sean was only a junior. Even in academics, where Sean always excelled, he was doing continually to do more. He served as a tutor for computing science, which was my minor. Guess who I was going to when I needed help with database analytics. But all in all, Sean became a very accomplished individual. Beyond those awards, though, is much more. Behind them is an intelligent, sharp, and genuine good young man who cares deeply about the progress of his brothers. I am so proud to be able to call him one of my own. Sean, I wish you the best in your future endeavors, and I know that you will continue to be the best in many other successes to come. Aaron Wilkins, major, public health studies, minor, wellness and health education statistics. I met Erin and her smile in my introduction to public health class. I chose her as my Elan one-on-one TA because of her friendliness and organizational skills, a great match for my lack of thereof. Erin was my saving grace. Students commented about her more than me in evaluations. She's like the woman in a fabulous dress upstaging the bride at a wedding. The effort she put into knowing students, being a role model, helping those stereotyped as outcasts will serve her well working with college students in the future. Her read on our Elan one-on-one class was spot on, but I didn't always listen. For a pizza party, she suggested I get Domino's. I got fancy pizzas instead. Of course, she was right. I had a bunch of fancy pizza leftovers. She never said, "I told you so," verbally. Her smile said it all. And don't let the sweet smile fool you. Erin shared her perspectives in class unapologetically, smile or no smile. She knew she offered a critical voice to our senior seminar, and she's just so doggone smart. I'm going to miss our coffees, our lunches, and of course, that smile. Congratulations, Erin. Alexis Williams, major, English and Spanish. 4 years ago, the Elan community welcomed Atlanta native Alexis Williams. Today, we set this seasoned phoenix alight in the world and reflect on the indelible ways she has lit our campus. A member of the Xi Omicron chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, this divine Zeta embodies her sorority's community-conscious, action-oriented agenda. She has also served as the historian for the Xi Omicron chapter of Sigma Tau Delta, the International English Honor Society. Equally as impressive, she was recently inducted into the nation's oldest honor society, the Eta chapter of Phi Beta Kappa. These are only a few of Alexis's honors. Her double majors in English, literature, and Spanish, and her research on African American theater lay the groundwork for her research as a Lumen scholar. She has studied abroad and led our campus valiantly, serving as president of the Black Student Union and organized the campus's largest protest march against bigotry, racism, and police brutality. Your light shines brighter than the stars, and it has been an honor to bask in your glow. Stay woke. Janay Williams. Major, Applied Mathematics, minor, Jewish Studies and African American Studies. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew you were going to be a beautiful, intelligent, and amazing young lady. Words cannot describe how proud I am of you. You have matured over these last 4 years. Just the other day, I was bringing you home from the hospital, attending your award ceremonies, school plays, dance, and piano recitals, basketball games and step shows, planning your Sweet 16 and prom, going on our college road trip, and now you are graduating from college. You are a loving, caring, conscientious young lady who will continue to create a beautiful world with God as the head of your life. I know you will do your best to strive for perfection. Mommy, Auntie, Granny, and Papa are here to support you in whatever you do, and our prayers are with you. Never look back on choices you make in wonder or regret, because life is a journey. All experiences will continue to mold you into the person you are meant to be at each phase of your life. As you accept your degree, we are your biggest cheerleaders, the ones clapping and cheering the loudest. We love you and always will.
Let's give all of our graduates a round of applause. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Buffy Lungmeyer-Avital, Associate Professor of Psychology and Coordinator of African and African American Studies, to the stage for our closing remarks.
As we close, there are a number of people that we would like to recognize this evening. We would like to take a moment to thank the Office of the President, the Office of Alumni Engagement, and the African and African American Studies Program for their support of donning of the Kente ceremony. We would also like to extend a special thank you to the Donning of the Kente Planning Committee for their work in the planning and coordination of this ceremony. Will the committee please stand and be recognized? And last but certainly not least, thank you to all families, friends, and special guests for your continued love and support of today's honored graduates, and for your attendance at today's donning of the Kente ceremony. At the conclusion of our processional, we invite you to join us for a reception to celebrate our graduates. But you don't get to go yet. I have a few words. Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's laws wrong, it learned to walk without having any feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from the concrete when no one else even cared. Tupac Shakur. I'm a kid from Area 4. My childhood neighborhood was the one without an inviting gentrified nickname. Far from the sprawling ivy towers that surrounded Harvard and its square, buried in the distant edges of the shadows that MIT casts, the railroad apartment I grew up in faced an empty lot. And from the curb to the brick wall at the far end, the view was full with uncontrolled weeds that covered the concrete. It was ugly and even sometimes frightening, but it was a place I learned to dream. On the few weekends my mother would have off, we would find ourselves in the middle of the lot acting out adventures, cooking up a magical stew, or just crusading against invading evil. Funny that in a spot so overlooked and without care, my imagination was nourished. Here, I saw myself as a leader, as a genius inventor, and a ferociously brave princess with all the skills and abilities needed to change and challenge the world. Perhaps that is why I always return to Tupac's words, because I grew out of concrete. However, I will push back a bit on Tupac's proclamation. As both a rose and grower of roses, I know someone cared. Graduates, if you are unsure whether or not you are a rose that grew from concrete, I can assure you that you are. To be young, Black, and to have completed your education in the US, you have undoubtedly pushed your way through concrete. According to Webster's dictionary, concrete as an adjective means existing in a material or physical form, real or solid, not abstract. As a noun, concrete is described as a heavy, rough building material made from a mixture of broken stone or gravel, cement, and water that can be spread or poured into molds and that forms a stone-like mass on hardening. To pursue education in this country while Black and brown means constantly navigating through and around concrete structures, inanimate or living. Never constructed with you in mind, offering often only an obscured view. I didn't know this when I played in my empty lot. I didn't know this when I dreamed first of being a doctor, then a lawyer, and finally, when I found that book on interpreting dreams in the library, a psychologist. I didn't recognize the concrete that encased my mother, my tireless empty lot companion, in stone silence after we left my pre-K classroom, where she had requested the early reader packet from the Head Start program I was enrolled in and was denied. It was not just that they thought I wasn't ready, but with only a single mother at home who also worked, they doubted she had the time to invest. I didn't see the crack in the concrete form when my mother, the very genesis of my creativity and grit, went home and folded white pieces of paper into a booklet, and with colored pencils authored and illustrated my first reading book. I didn't need to see it, but I started to grow through it. I would wager a bet that many of you sit here today able to recall with ease the first time someone questioned your ability or was thoroughly surprised with your performance on the academic playing field. I would also confidently bet that someone refused to let you accept that doubt, that someone cared. Perhaps that person is in the room with you tonight. Perhaps that person just finished draping Kente around your neck. And with that refusal, the crack in the concrete either began to form or widen, giving you, the rose, much needed room for growth. In 7th grade, I asked the college student who was serving as a TA for my science class a simple question to gain clarity on an assignment. You should know before I continue that I was currently ranked first in that particular class. Without a moment of hesitation, he uttered words that nearly decimated me. He stated with disgusted apathy, "Buffy, you wouldn't be such a waste of a student if you learned how to pay attention." I lost my air, the ability to breathe, a mighty struggle, as if I was on mile marker 25 out of 26. I stumbled back to my classroom fighting tears, and although he was swiftly dismissed back to the hell fields where people who embrace their biases reside, his mark persisted. I loved learning. Didn't always love my classmates, but I loved learning. That love was given to me by my mother, and in what was a fleeting moment for him, he positioned to take away my place, my identity, my future academic self, and the concrete squeezed tight against my chest that day. Everyone encounters bias, assumptions that leave you unreasonably challenged and questioned. But we face concrete systems born of both implicit and explicit beliefs that are ground into an inequitable fabric of the country we were forced to build. We have faced racial epithets. We have been overlooked in groups and dialogues. We have been stopped on our drives. We are in constant need of amplification. We have been called aggressive and angry. We have woken from exhausted sleeps only to face interrogations in our own common rooms. We have been escorted off graduation stages. We have been arrested while waiting. We have been deemed suspicious for having a cookout. We have been shot. We are profiled. We have had our identities policed, and yet we are roses that grow through historic injustices. We bloom in our academic regalia. Tupac eloquently informed us that a rose can grow through a crack in the concrete, but never said how. Well, the answer is simple. A rose has incredibly strong roots and rarely grows as a single flower, but instead branches out into a bush, relentlessly seeking the sun, reinforcing its roots with each season. As I stand here looking out at each of you, I see a glorious bush of roses, rooted throughout the U.S. and beyond, but forged under the oaks, growing stronger with each season for the last 55 years. In less than 48 hours, you will walk, strut, stroll, give a Wakanda salute. All forms of celebration are welcomed across an Elan stage to receive your much-deserved and earned degrees. You will start the next leg of your journey, and as you venture out in pursuit of dreams that you have nurtured for some years now, remember this. While a single rose can grow through a crack in the concrete, you are a rose among many. You are a part of a bush with branches wide and tall that are loved and cared for. But above all else, your roots have been reinforced and deeply dug into Elan. And together, we can and will shift the concrete. Congratulations, class of 2018, and long live the roses that grow at Elan. Thank you.